Next thing we'll do is we're going to go into scaling and set our divisions. Now the divisions are the increments between the red lines. We're going to set the units of division at 2.5, so it's a nice even number. Negative 0.025. Okay. We're going to go into scaling again, divisions. Go to next, which is the channel 2, your load cell. We are going to change that to a nice even 5.0 and a baseline of 24.442. Let's go check our original setting. Good. And as you can see, your divisions now are 2.5 for displacement and 5.0 kilonewtons per division. Always save your default safety measure so we don't have to do this again. Now next thing we're going to do is scaling limits, and what this will do is it will draw our line down to where we want it. I want to put 11.7 as a top limit and negative 11.75. And that draws it dead on the money there. Scaling limits. Next, we want 47.892. These can be changed. These are not set in gold. You can change these at any time, and you can play around with them, see what you like. Okay, always save your default. Now we're going to go into the plotter program, view, add-ons, XY viewer. We're going to set up our configuration file. You want to go to the default view area. 24.606 is correct, and negative 0, or just 0. You want your y-axis or your load at 44.8, and of course 0. Say OK here. Oh, it doesn't like that number. This is a loop mode. You must have the loop mode on in order to operate. This is the start button. We're going to go into view, grid setup. Now the grid setup sets up the number of large increment of grids on your display. You want 10 on your x-axis and 9 on your y-axis. Say OK. What you need to understand is the XY plotter is mimicking the strip chart in the back of the oscilloscope. Save your default. We want to go back into the plotter and configure channels. Always zero these out. You can tab through them and say OK. So one other thing we want to do, and if you hit start button, you will see you'll have 0 millimeters, 24.6 millimeters, 44 kilonewtons, and 0.003 kilonewtons. If I increase my kilonewtons, I'm going to increase to 5. And as you can see, my displacement is dead on 5. If I increase my load to, I'm trying to do this manually, so it's a little difficult. I'm trying to get it exactly on 5. As you can see now, I'm trying to be right on 10 for my load. You can see I'm right there. And I'm right on 5 for my displacement. Now you can see these numbers here, here, and here. These are your actual loads. You can see I'm at 4.9 for load. Now also, if you'll notice, it is recording back here. This is standard. This is what it should do. Turn it off. Let's go back in and save our default. Save default. Now as you can see, I'm going to go in and I'm going to save my default setups again. Once you set up your default setups, you can exit out, re-update the list. Once it finds the module, you can restart WinDAC. And there's my default. Now I'm going to have to reset my, always check your zeros. That should be right around 5 because I have not taken it off 5. If I go back down to 0, we're right there. Now all I have to do is go View, Add-ons, XY Viewer, hit Start, and we'll go back up to 5. And like I said, if you'll notice, you can see where I'm increasing right here. A little bit off. There we go. The load, kilonewtons, I'm going to try to get it up to 10. Well, you understand the point. There's 10. Okay. Okay, there you go. That's all that needs to be done. Hit stop. If you have any questions or issues, please do not hesitate to contact Durham Geo Slope Indicator, or you can email me at bkeegan at bkeegan at durhamgeo.com. Thank you very much.